There's the parent magpie picking up some meat. You can hear the baby in the background. I think you've got enough, buddy. Hey? There's one baby down here. There's feeding. He tries to get so much in there. Little butcher bird. It's a hungry baby. You didn't pass it all on. It's still in your beak. You got to let go. It's still there. You got a bit that time. Very cute, eh? It's a hungry baby. And then there's another baby sitting up here on the golf net that's fallen over. So I guess the parents... Oh, you want some more, do you, for your baby? All right, hang on. I'm going to need another hand. Oh, you've got it, have you? You're working it out yourself? Working it out yourself? You're making a mess, though. Let me just throw some out here and you can... Oh, look, you're making a mess all over my table. I'll throw it out here and then there's the baby. But he's too little... He's too little to feed himself at this stage. Actually, there must be another one, because these two are fledglings, and then those two adults just flew over there somewhere, and I can hear another baby there, so... Gosh, maybe there's 3 babies. And a big black crow. You're eating all the leftovers, are you? G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I have got a new mould to show you. Look what I've made. Do you remember this one? This is my Cascade mould, my live edge Cascade mould. And look, it's got a mummy or a daddy. It's huge. Big mould. So very similar little Cascade edging on that. So I'm going to pour in it today for the very first time. So we'll see how it goes. So what I thought I would do is I am going to dust all the little tips with this gold by Art Tree Creations. It's a metal gold. It's called Rich Gold. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do a 3D bloom because I think that would look amazing in it. And I haven't done a bloom for a while. The resin I'm going to use for the bloom is the Let's Resin Fast Cure. That's the A. That's the B. It's a 1-to-1. It's already quite a thick resin. And I have just mixed it up and put it aside. So that's it there. And it's going to sit there in the naughty corner. No, it's going to sit there and wait till it gets to about 33 degrees or so, and then I'll decant it. But in the meantime, while it's sitting there, I'll do this. And then I've got some gold stones. I wasn't sure whichever one looks better. I think that's more, this one's a bit more bright gold, so I'll probably use that one for the center. So anyway, that's what that one's doing. All right, so I'll do a couple, or I'll do a few of these, and then what I think I will do is just put you on fast forward, time lapse, and I'll do the rest. Now, don't put too much gold on your little brush. Otherwise, you know, it may go everywhere, and you really only want it to go in the crevices. You don't want it to go all over the center. I mean, if it does sort of float in there, that's okay. You can wipe it just with a baby wipe. There we go. So I'll just do a little bit, and then yeah, like I said, I'll put you on fast forward. Otherwise it's a bit boring, isn't it, to watch me do all of this. It's got some gorgeous, gorgeous little features here, and I've never poured in it before, so this is the first time, so it's going to be very exciting for me to see what it's going to look like. And then after I've done all of these, I'll take it over, I'll pick a mold up and I'll take it over to my bin there, and I'll just blow it with my little blower. I've got this, I also use this for blowing bubbles in my silicone molds. Polar. That's it there. And just give it a bit of a blow like that. So that's what I'll use. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a section, blow it, do a section and blow it. Otherwise, if I do the whole thing and then blow, this section will just blow over the middle. So that's what I'll do. I'll do a section, blow it, do another section, and blow it too. So how's that for a plan? Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Yes, I'll do that. Actually, you probably don't even need to put you on a time lapse. I'll just finish it. You don't need to see it. Hey, it's nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. You can see what I'm doing. It's not difficult to do. If you have sort of gone over, like that one there's probably a little bit wide. Probably didn't need to go quite that wide with it. You can just, I do that whole section there. You can just wipe off the excess with your baby wipe. Now some of the little crevices are deeper than others, so you're really getting that 3D sort of look. So yeah, it's just up to you to decide how much you want to do, really. Like so. And look at that. It's looking amazing already. One more. One more. This is a big one. One more. And then I'll come back to you when it's done, and when my resin has reached probably 33 degrees, I think. I'll do that. Just blow this one as well. Okay, I'll see you soon. So I finished my dusting. Now I'm just going along with a little baby wipe, and I'm just sort of wiping very carefully just between the little crevices, just to pick up any of the gold that's kind of gone up the side, because I only really want it in the crevices. So I'm just tidying up a little bit. I'm just trying to keep the gold in the crevice. And then if I see that I've got any of the gold dust around the edge there, just wipe that as well. Just to make it look as neat and tidy as possible. How's that looking? I think that's pretty good. I think I want that one there. So yeah, just do that. Resin is warming up. It's been 15 minutes since I stopped stirring. So I'll take its temperature and just see what it's doing. Keep that. Use it again. All right. Now it's my little thermometer. I'll just give it a bit of a stir, just in case the bottom's hotter than the top, or vice versa. Okay, here we go. I'll turn it on. Oh, it's feeling quite warm already. Oh gosh, 30, 31, 32. All right, I'm just gonna go for it, because it's obviously, you know, getting, if it's not already on 33, it is certainly going there. I'm just going to actually just decant real quick, just to stop it from heating any further. Now I'm going to pop 30 grams in there. I think I'll just do 30. Actually, no, I'll do 40. I'm going to do it just off to the side there on my scale, 40 grams. And that'll be for my white. Actually, no, it's fine. 30. 30 is fine. Like, it's quite a lot, I think. Oh gosh, now I'm worried about it. No, let's do 40. I don't want to have to run out. I don't want to run out. Whoops. Okay, here we go. 40 grams in there. So that's that one. And then the rest of it, I'm just going to pop in here. And then I'll get my gloves back on. I did put them on when I was mixing and then took them off to dust, but now I'll just pop them back on again. Move that out of the way. All right, so that's going to be for my white. Gosh, it's filled it up about almost halfway. I did a cupful, almost a cupful, 125 grams of A, 115 grams of B, it's 240 grams, so it's quite full already. Oh my gosh, I don't even have a piping bag ready. That took me longer than I was expecting. I haven't got a piping bag ready. All right, here's one. Now I'm gonna rush. Gosh. I wasn't expecting it to take quite that long. All right, I'm using my bloom. So I've got 40 grams in there. So let's do 4 drops. Give it a squeeze. Wait till it comes to the end. 1, squeeze, let go. 2, squeeze, let go. 3, squeeze, let go. 4. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. So it's important to get, whoops, things flying around. It's important to get your resin decanted and into your mold as soon as it gets to temperature. Otherwise, being in that deep cup, it's just going to heat much faster. Once you've decanted it and it's quite shallow, the curing process will kind of slow down a little bit. It won't continue to heat in the same rate. It will still heat, but just not quite as fast as it has been heating. So there we go. Mix this really well. I find the bloom mixes really well. I have used other pastes and I find that when I unmold, I've got these like white spots everywhere from the paste because it just has not mixed in properly. Have any of you found that? It's so annoying. You spend so much time and effort and money making something and then you turn it over and it's got all these white dots on it. So very annoying. All right, here we go. Tip that out. I'm sure I'm not going to need all of that, but anyway, it's there. All right, quick little torch. Very quick little torch. I think I'll add my little stones as well now, just to the middle. If I can figure out where the middle is. Put a few in there and then just give it a bit of a poke. I like using stones or crushed glass, something like that, because it doesn't float away like glitter does. You know, the glitters, they're very pretty and you can get lots of lovely colours, but they float around and really, it can really upset me if I turn it over and it's not in the middle. I'm just having a look, see if that's in the centre. Hopefully it is. I do need to get a wriggle on. Alrighty. I'm just going to pipe petals today. Alright, so it's coming up to 8:20, what are we at, 8:23 in the morning. So it's been sitting for 23 minutes since I stopped stirring. Cut it about there. See how that looks? Let's have a look. Let's see how that looks. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. Just going to do some nice little petals. Let's see how we go. Try to get them roughly the same size. Try not to stretch your white. Try and keep the same pressure. Otherwise, if you kind of rush it and stretch it, some of your lines might not be as thick as your other lines, and you really want them all to be the same sort of size. Your white lines that you're piping. I hope I'm not making it too thick. It's been a while since I've done a bloom. It's funny, you know, you do a bigger mold and you think that your lines have to be bigger and like wider just because you've got a bigger mold. Let me go right up to the edge. I need to wind this back up again. But yeah, I don't need 40 grams, that's for sure. $30 would have sufficed. Go right up to the edge because the resin is going to move in from the outside and it pulls in, so get right up against the edge if you can. So there, I've still got some left. I didn't need all that. Like I said, 30 grams with 3 drops should have been fine. Now the other thing I want to do is I want to kind of see how there's a blob there. I don't want to just pull straight through because I'm going to go through a petal, but I do want to just try and smooth some of these blobs out. It's a bit tricky because where you start it leaves a blob, and then when you finish it leaves a blob, and then you start it leaves another blob. So it can be a little bit blobby. But, yeah, I'm just trying to. I can't even see these blobs anymore. They're all. It's all bloomed already. So I can't really see those ones. I can't see what it's doing. I just have to hope that they're okay in there. And they're not too blobby. Bit hard to know. But it's doing its thing. It's blooming. It's all we can hope for. I just have to hope that where my petals join that I'm not going to have too many blobs. But look, it's just the way that the 3D bloom works, really. I don't know what's going on here. If you're going to do blob, petals like that, the only way to avoid those, and I might do it next time just to see if it works any better, is just to do your spirals like that, because you're not stop start like you do with this. Start there, go up, stop, and so wherever you stop you get a blob, like I said before. But if you do your spirals and then just pull in and then pull back out, you do get you don't get the blobs. So anyway, we'll see what happens with this. I'll just leave it like this now. I don't want to torch it at the moment because I think sometimes the torching disrupts your white paste, so I'll just leave it for now. Tiny little bubbles on the top aren't going to matter. Once it's I'll give it like 10-15 minutes. Once it's stopped blooming and spreading, then I can go in and give it a quick little torch, and then I'm gonna wait a few hours until it's sort of touch dry, and then we'll do the top coat, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use because it's something I've never used before, a new product. So I will share that with you. Not sure what's going on here. Looks a bit weird, but it should spread okay. Just that bit there. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'll stop fiddling with it. It's looking amazing. It's blooming beautifully, as it always does with my bloom. But you do have to wait until your resin is thick. Doesn't matter what paste you're using. If your resin is too thin, then your paste is just going to fall straight through. All right. So there we go. Looking amazing. All right. See you soon. Okay, it has been, I don't know, 2 hours-ish, I think. Went and had breakfast. It's 10:30 now, so about 2 hours, I think. It's closed beautifully. Hope the other side's looking good because I can't tell. So it is ready for its top coat, I think. Zoom you back in. So I can touch it. If I had to push on it, you know, I would dent it, but I think it's ready for its top coat. Now, look what I've got. Black epoxy resin. And I was a little bit unsure, you know, when I was thinking about getting it. I thought, but you can just tint your regular resin black. So I thought, well, what's the point of it? And then I thought, well, you know, you have to buy your resin, and then you got to buy your black paste, and then you got to mix it in. And I thought, oh, I'll just give it a try, because if you're doing a lot of things that you need black resin for, it's already mixed. I was expecting them both to be black actually when I just opened the box, but A is black, B is clear, so it's a 1-to-1. So I will mix them together. So, you know, by the time you've bought your resin, bought your paste, and like I said, if you're using a lot of black, like if you're doing your chameleon powders, things like that, that you're using black for a lot, then I guess it's worthwhile having. And it's the less resin ones. So I'm just trying to think how much I'm going to need. I might mix up another. I've got 240 grams in there. I think I'll do another 240 grams and just see how that goes, because you know it's wider across the width there than it is in the center. You know, it gets wider as it goes out. So I'll mix up another 125 of A, 115 of B, and we'll see what it looks like when it's all mixed up. All right, there we go. That mixed in really easily, and it's a nice dark opaque black. I remember sometimes when I've added pigment paste to my clear resin, I thought I'd mixed it properly, and then when I unmold, I have these like unmixed little dots of black paste that are still wet on the surface of my mold. So I'm always wary when I mix black, but I don't have to worry about it today, so that's a bonus. All right, here we go. Goodbye, beautiful bloom. Let's hope you're gorgeous on the other side. Now, again, I'm not exactly sure how much this holds because I've never used it before. I don't mind if it hasn't totally gone to the top. It'll just give me an idea of how much I need. So about 2 cups, I think. About 2 cups. Alrighty. So that's pretty much it. I will just spray the top lightly with some isopropyl because it's the back and I don't mind spraying the back. I just don't like spraying the front. Alright. I have no idea how long it takes for this to cure. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully it won't take too long. Alright, I'll see you for the unmolding and hopefully it's amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, you guys, here we go. It's ready. I've just taken it out of my food dehydrator. The good thing about having a food dehydrator is it's got shelves and this can fit in. It had a bit of gap on the side, so I love it. It's just an old one that I bought to make doggy, like jerky type things. All right, let's get this out. It's a little bit bendy, but it's only the top layer that's bendy. I think the bottom layer should be totally set by now. A little bit of gold pulled into the center from my little tips there. Seems to have come off nicely. All right, here we go. This is so exciting. The first time using my new mold. All right, where will I put you? There. Okay. Oh gosh, this is nerve-wracking. Are you ready? I hope it's gonna be good. Hang on, actually, hang on. I need to get on my step. I can't see what you're seeing. I need to just grab my little step and put it on the ground here. I normally do it before I start, but I forgot. Okay, that's better. Now I can see through the screen. Okay, here we go. Please work, 3D Bloom. Oh, wow. Look at that, you guys. That is divine. Wow. That is amazing. What do you think? Little gold tips match my gold center. A little bit skew with. I need to add a few more little gold little drops there. Now I can't put it down because it might stick to my bench here because it's not, you know, it's still a bit soft. Oh wow. What do you think of the petals? They're kind of like a starburst kind of a look, aren't they? Wow. Oh, I love it. I'm going to add a few more little gold spots if I can. I just want to see what it looks like with like a few little black in there as well. I'm just sort of trying to make it a little bit more kind of symmetrical. So I thought if I put a little bit of black in there, I don't know if it'll look any good or not. A little bit of gold as well, just here and there. You've seen me do this sometimes. I do it if I just want to make things a little bit more kind of symmetrical. You don't have to. Look, if you don't like it, you can just wash it off. I just sort of pop it on and then kind of smudge it a bit so it doesn't look too placed. Just kind of, yeah, just to kind of, you know, make it look a little bit more symmetrical. But yeah, you don't have to. It's just me being pedantic with my center. And you know, there's black around the edge anyway, so a little bit of black in the center I don't think is a bad thing. So there you go. Happy with that. Let me know what you think of it. Very happy with it. First time using my new Cascade mold. Love these tips. Very happy with it. Right, let me know what you think of it. Definitely going to do this again. I've got all sorts of ideas that I want to do, and I just love how you can so easily just dust the tips, and it's just such a unique and interesting mold. You could turn it into a clock if you wanted to, put in some numbers on it. You could just put it on a plate stand and display it proudly in your home for everyone to see. Or you could put some little handles on it if you wanted to, put some, you know, sweets and things on it, or you could just pop it at the front door. It's got a slight, you know, it's got the edge there. You could put your keys on it. I don't know, whatever you want. What would you do with it? Let me know. Love it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my video. Check out my new Cascade tray mold, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next video. Take care, guys. Bye for now.